In this segment, we will show you how to realign the laser sensors in your EleVend system. From time to time, you may find that a lift in your EleVend system does not move. While there may be many causes for this malfunction, the most common cause is a laser sensor that is out of alignment. Special care is taken at the factory to ensure the lasers are in perfect alignment, but occasionally, the lasers may fall out of alignment due to shipping stresses. The lasers may also lose alignment due to unusual or accidental forces encountered during regular use of the EleVend system. In either event, realigning the lasers is actually quite easy. Just follow these easy steps. Open the front access panel and lift the top frame. Remove the front cover from the top frame and then fully close the top frame. Open the bin door by pressing the bin door release button. Turn the laser beams on by pressing and holding the laser switch for at least 2 seconds or until the lasers come on. Using a 1/4 inch hex nut driver, adjust the lasers until the laser is centered in the diffusing lens. The nut on the side of the laser adjusts the laser side to side, while the nut on the bottom adjusts the laser up and down. Once you have the laser aligned, make sure the corresponding laser status LED is on. Test the alignment by placing your hand into the beam and make sure the appropriate LED turns off. If you are stocking a product that will only hit one laser, disconnect the laser that is not being used. The tray will always continue to lift until the product contacts all connected lasers. Turn off the lasers by pressing and holding the laser switch for 2 seconds or until the lasers turn off. Reassemble the front cover of the top frame and close the top frame. Perform the power-up and test procedures covered earlier during the setup process. If the lasers will not turn on or the corresponding laser status LEDs do not function properly during alignment, contact AutoCrib for further testing and troubleshooting information. To replace the EleVend motor and lead screw assembly, begin by powering down the unit and battery backup. Open the top frame and front access panel of the cabinet. Remove the screws from the rigid brace around the top of the bin and remove the brace. Note that there may be varying screw lengths, so you should document their correct locations. Then, disconnect all cables connected to the motor encoder controller board and remove the 4 screws from the front of the motor mount assembly. Lift the complete assembly up and out. The lead screw should now be exposed. Now remove the support rods and elevator tray from the bin. Lift the lead screw out of the bin. The lifter, which holds the steel tray where the product is placed, should come with the screw. Remove the lifter from the lead screw by unthreading the lead screw from the brass bolt. The brass bolt can now slide free of the lifter. Insert the brass bolt back into the lifter and thread in the new lead screw. Put the lead screw back into the bin. The lead screw should go through the 2 washers at the bottom. The lifter should slide through the slot in the middle of the bin's inner wall. Now, if the motor you are replacing is the furthest from the control tower on either side, it needs to be terminated. Locate the 2 small pins at the top of the motor board and attach a terminator. Mount the new motor board assembly on top of the lead screw behind the bin. Make sure that the notches on the circular hole at the bottom of the motor assembly align with the top of the lead screw. If they do not, you can reorient the coupler's position using a screwdriver. Reassemble the cables and screws for the motor board and reattach the rigid brace frame. Then attach the steel tray to the lifter and install the support rods. When finished, close and lock the top frame and front access panel.